Okay, so he's not technically cheating, but he is thinking and engaging with another woman. What is emotional cheating and why is it dangerous? Hey everyone, I'm Renee Slansky. I am a professional dating and relationship coach, and I help women from around the world cultivate the love life they desire and deserve. Now, before I jump into this week's Ask Renee's question, just want to let you know about a brand new course I have coming up, which is called The Man Magnet, the 3 vital steps to getting a guy to commit without manipulation, game playing, or feeling that you have to be this woman that you're not, okay? This is all about being true to you, becoming the best version of yourself, and understanding men a little bit more. The link for that is in my bio, so check it out if you want to. Emotional cheating. It isn't a new term, although it might be a term that you haven't actually been aware of, and that's why there's been a lot of questions around it. Essentially, what emotional cheating is, it is when somebody actually is thinking about somebody in such a way that it is disrespectful to the relationship they're in or inappropriate because they are in a relationship. Now, let's not forget that cheating is cheating. Now, obviously, there are different types of cheating out there in general. There is full-blown physical cheating where someone is actually being intimate with someone in a physical sense. Now, there is micro cheating. Micro cheating might be small little acts, not physically, but either mentally or doing actions or speaking words which are indications that you are thinking about somebody that you shouldn't be thinking about, or engaging with someone that you shouldn't be engaging at, whether it's texting an ex, whether it's changing a phone number in your phone because you don't want your partner to find out, all those little things that you think, oh, I just would prefer it if my partner didn't actually know about it. That's pretty much called micro cheating. And then of course there is emotional cheating. Now, emotional cheating is what I want to tackle today. Emotional cheating is a slippery surface to slide on. That is because cheating often starts in the mind before it actually becomes a physical act. Now, the way that emotional cheating can actually happen in a relationship is if one person feels that it is okay to engage in thoughts of somebody else. Now, this can be encouraged simply by social media. Obviously, if you're seeing certain pictures and accounts and then starting conversations or friendships with somebody and thinking about that person, even if you don't know them and even if you're not contacting them, the actual thought process is where the cheating begins. Now, the reason why people don't really see it as cheating is because they assume, because they're not acting on that thought, that it isn't actual cheating or it isn't something dangerous. Of course, emotional cheating isn't as bad as physical cheating. But of course, if we don't actually give weight or consequences to certain actions, then that's how we end up getting in trouble. If we don't pull our partner up when they are emotionally cheating, or if we don't keep our own mind guarded because we feel that we are emotionally cheating on our partner with someone else, even if it's a stranger, then we leave ourselves vulnerable to actually taking that a little bit further. There is a reason why you need to keep yourself accountable in a relationship and also your partner accountable in a relationship. Now, how do you actually know if your partner is emotionally cheating on you? Well, here are some signs. The first one is this: his words will usually be an indication of what it is that he is thinking. So if his vocabulary or the way he speaks about a certain person that he works with or a certain person that he follows on social media has started to change, then that could be an indication that he's actually thinking a little bit more about that person in a way that actually goes beyond an acquaintance or a friendship or a work relationship. Is he giving them lots of compliments? Is he saying a few things all the time about them and bringing them into context or conversation all the time? Is he constantly mentioning their name? Is he comparing you to that person? If someone is constantly speaking about someone else, it is a clear indication that that person is actually on their mind. Now, it's not to say that he has done something physical with that other person, especially if it's some random on social media, but at the same time, we need to remember that emotional cheating is all about what is going on in the mind. The second indication is that his actions will start to show that he is actively thinking about this person. For example, he is engaging in more texts with somebody from work or with a friend, or he is starting to prioritize his time around giving that time instead of to you, to that person or to that message or to social media in some way. Maybe he is starting to like more pictures on Instagram and social media which are actually inappropriate, or one particular account which you know is just not right. The third thing is he will probably be a little bit more withdrawn. And what I mean by that is he might pull back a little bit because he is starting to actually get confused about what it is that he wants and how he actually feels. And this is why we need to guard our minds all the time as well as our hearts. Whatever we meditate on, we end up manifesting into our life. So just because something starts off as a little thought, if we don't hit it on the head straight away, obviously over time, that thought can grow into an action which can be detrimental to our relationships. If he is starting to pull back a little bit, if you're finding that he's struggling with following through with promises or commitments, or just not giving you that same level of quality time and intimacy, then it could be an indication that there is a battle going on inside his head, and you need to look at other areas that could indicate that he is starting to engage in emotional cheating. The fourth thing is he might start to act a little guilty or be on the defensive about things when you actually bring it up. For example, if you say, well, hey, why are you always texting Jane all the time from work? And he gets all defensive or immediately starts to attack you or blame you or turn it into guilt, then that is an indication that he knows he's actually doing something which isn't right. Now, obviously you want to know what to do in the instance when somebody is emotionally cheating, and here are my tips for you. The first thing I would do is I would actually bring it to their attention what emotional cheating is. Are they even aware that something like that exists? A lot of people aren't. A lot of people assume that cheating is just something that happens physically. It's not necessarily something that starts off in the heart and the mind. So it's important to really bring it to their attention and actually give them a definition of what it is and some examples as well. The second thing I would do is I would actually tell him how it is making you feel, but don't do it in such a way that you are attacking him or you are putting him down. Just explain rather than express the actual effects of what his actions and habits are having on you and the relationship. Now, he might say, but I haven't done anything wrong. I haven't slept with her. I haven't kissed her. I haven't done anything. All we're doing is talking. Why is that so bad? Now, this is the point where you actually need to ask him why he feels the need to constantly be interacting with such and such, or liking those pictures, or texting that person from work, or, engaging in that conversation with somebody. Because what that will do is that will really help him understand that he is doing something beyond what is normal when you are in a relationship. Bring it to his attention and then explain to him why that is actually a potential threat to the relationship and how you actually see that as disrespectful behavior, and you just want to make sure that you are both aware of what you can both do to protect the relationship that you are in. Now, girls, it's not to say that every time a guy does like a girl's picture on Instagram or communicate with someone from work or talk to another girl in the street that he's wanting to have sex with them or wanting to have a relationship with them. Okay, let's not start to overthink this. Let's not start to go a little bit crazy, because Renee said this is about understanding what is actually acceptable in a relationship, what you feel is right for you and the relationship, and also what is just a healthy standard that you both need to step up to. So with one last tip, I would like to say the sooner that you talk about it with your partner, the better, because the last thing you want it to do is to develop into physical cheating, or all of a sudden explode and he's got absolutely no idea what it is that you're upset about. Now, my question to you is this: have you ever emotionally cheated, or have you ever experienced emotional cheating with a partner, and what did you do about it? Well, that's it for me. I do new videos every Tuesdays and Thursdays, so don't forget to turn on your little notification button so that you can never miss a lesson. In the meantime, have an incredible week, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.